But,
oh my gosh, do
eventually
you
the
see
sister
that
ran away with
awesomeness
the
rainbow?
And
You can totally
he and
see it,
Charlie
but it's
had
fading
a
away right now.
tortured
So I'm kind of sad.
relationship that Charlie had reported to
But
at least
look right there, you
one,
can
if not
totally
two
see the
of his
rainbow.
later lovers.
Oh my gosh, it's even
That he tried
lighter
to
over
poison
here.
his brother's drink with, he put lighter fluid in the vodka.
This is like awesome.
Which is sort of an early example of what would become his pattern for life. A way of passively dealing with things.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. You can see all the colors. And there's a double rainbow. Oh my gosh. There is a double rainbow.
Got a sense
I'm
of
so happy.
Is there a psychiatric diagnosis of Charlie Cohen?
Yeah, well, he's not crazy in the sense
I love
that
rainbows.
clinicians use that term. Well,
I love rainbows so much.
he's oftentimes very funny.
Cemetery.
Seems to have great
Where's the
self-humor.
rainbow?
When I say funny, he's not
You can
cracking
totally
jokes
see
and
a
being
double
crass. It's
rainbow.
quite the opposite, self-deprecating,
I got
sardonic.
footage of a
And
double
seems
rainbow.
With it, you can understand why he was able to
So happy right now. Have you ever heard of Annoying Orange?
No, you know, no problem finding
Because
partners in the
there's a guy on Annoying Orange that
circular, quite
he's awesomeness, and he's a marshmallow. So he's like, yay! I love rainbows all the time.
The answer to that lies somewhere in, well, you have to ask yourself what sort of a person can kill someone and
Rainbow.
be there as they
So
die and
oh
not
my
have
gosh,
seem
it
to
lands
really affect
so
their
close.
day at all, or in fact
Oh,
in any
I
negative
love
fashion
rainbows.
for 16 years.
It's
You know,
right
started
in front of us?
entered nursing in
Oh, cool.
1987.
Oh my
He started
gosh, look
killing
how
his
close
first
that
patient
is.
in 1987. So,
Wow.
you know, this is a
I'm so
lifelong condition,
so
almost a compulsion. And what it
cool.
meant to him, I guess, is the real question of that. And I don't think it meant that much.
Where's the rainbow?
When he was in the hospital and injecting patients with a whole variety of drugs and
I think we just ran through the rainbow.
This isn't a case of several patients who died peacefully. Right? I mean, some of these were pretty
I'm just so happy right now.
To the extent that anyone
Here it
at all
is. Here it is.
is
You can,
often
I
called
hope you
mercy
can
killer.
see that because that is
They call it
awesome.
an angel of death,
I just
and
told
that's what that
I
refers
just
to.
saw like a
And
double rainbow.
The point here is that it was never about the patient.
It should be landing somewhere. Oh, it's gone.
Regardless of how appropriate, it was always about what Charlie
Dang, I love
what Charlie Cohen
rainbows.
needed. And if that meant, putting a man
Oh, it's still there.
with a broken neck and a halo device into a
I'm
insulin
still
shock,
filming.
that's what happened. If it meant going back
Oh, wow.
a patient that he really had his eye on and
Okay.
sending them into atrial
So I'm totally
fibrillation
crazy about
over
rainbows.
and over again, and forcing them to.
And if you're listening to the background,
Time
that
to begin.
is KBB.
That was considered
I don't know what it
Whether
is.
that was his goal, he would deny
And
that
it's
that was his goal.
totally raining right
He
now.
also
I
is a
love the
smart
rain,
guy and doesn't
but
want to be seen.
I love rainbows
as-
even more.
Well, he
So,
doesn't want to be seen as you see him.
yeah.
One more thing about
Rainbow! I really want a rainbow again.
hospitals have what are called code teams, that is to
Are
try
you
and
gonna start
resuscitate
again, Mom?
patients who go into cardiac arrest. They're called the code,
Oh,
right? And
okay.
Charlie was always among the most active members of that. And in a lot of cases, you're right,
Yeah,
went
okay.
in to
So,
try and resuscitate
If you
patients.
love rainbows or if you have seen Annoying Orange, please tell me. And, oh my gosh, it's still there.
Part of the motivation here that he wanted
I love
to be
rainbows so much.
the very best guy,
Love them.
member of the code team,
Love them.
by creating
So,
these incidents
If
and
you
rushing in
have,
to be the hero.
if you love rainbows,
Sometimes
just
that
give me a
works
happy
for him.
face or something
He
like
knew
that
it was
because
all
I love
patient,
rainbows.
no one else did. He could be the first to
And
come in there,
obviously
but
I do
other
live in Oregon
residents
because
remember
it rains a
him
lot.
jumping on the chest of the patient in just
What was that?
sort of the most dramatic fashion.
I'm scared
And
now
working-
because
they
there's just
appreciate
a
his enthusiasm and
rainbow.
passion, but it seemed a little over the top. But the truth was, he
I'm sorry.
did what
I
others
like
could not
rainbows.
do, and he did receive praise for that. He did
Yay.
elevate status, and so there was absolutely an element of ego in the murder, and he was anonymous. But this is a way of actually
I'm weird like that. I talk
getting
about
for
rainbows
some
all
of
the time.
that for some of the...
But if I say that word, if I say
And he knew
rainbows
how to
again,
beat
my
the
mom's gonna go
polygraph
crazy, so I can't.
Yeah, I don't...
So I don't think I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
have to
speak to
say
that.
that word again,
I
okay?
know that he did beat...
Double
He beat
rainbow!
2 polygraph tests.
I'm awesome.
And in
There's
both
another
cases,
double rainbow.
he was lying. He also
It
was,
lands
you know,
so
again,
close.
with the best I can
So
do
close.
with this sort of
No.
this sort of
no,
journalism,
not.
and you can't see everything. You can't see behind every wall. Not everyone says
Oh my.
everything you need
Nice.
in order to put the story together fully. But I can just put the facts next to each other.
It's so
And
pretty
the
in
facts next to
Oregon.
each other are
I
that
love it.
here's a guy that worked
I love
on
Oregon
cardiac
so
wards,
much.
administering drugs that regulated
Oh,
heart
I only have like
and,
half my battery
stress
left.
levels.
Seriously?
And
You
everything
just
else.
put in new batteries?
And also, very possibly, didn't
Sorry.
that
feel
happen? You leave it
these
on or
sorts of
something?
Yeah, I guess.
wild winging
You better
emotions
turn
that
it
you
off.
and I might
No,
feel
you're not gonna
thinking
keep on
back on
buying
murder.
batteries for you.
And
Okay.
those things together,
More batteries
and you
a
end up
day.
with a guy who